Hey everyone, I hope everybody is well. This time I'm going to do something a little bit different. I used to do, just more of a situational read in the morning and a deeper read at night. And I did a lot of that over on YouTube. So what I'm going to do is a deeper read tonight. Okay, we're going to see what's going on. If I need to clarify with tarot, I will, but we're going to use these 3 oracle decks tonight. One is Moonology. One is called, let's see, Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle, and then this guy here is called Sacred Symbols for Divination and Meditation. So I'm going to get about 3 cards for each, and then we're gonna kind of sit with the energy for a moment and see how we can get some more details for the collective. Okay, I'm gonna pull 3 cards, just 3 cards from each deck, and we're gonna start there. If we need more, like I said, we'll pull from other stuff as well, but it is my desire to keep to these 3 decks. Please tell me okay, actually, let me quit it. I want to know what that card is. Lucky, that's cool. So what I want to say is we are going to look for, excuse me, I forgot to even say what we're asking any questions. We are going to look for just whatever information Spirit wants to tell you about your situation. Okay, and if it's a person that's going to be, for some of you it could be, a job. For others it could be, it could be a love interest that's not going right. It could be something that you need to make a decision on. It's going to be a little different for everyone, and take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? And, yeah. Just see how this goes and where it goes. If it looks like it's, okay. If it looks like it's going to be, is that 2? Because if it is, that's what the 2 we're taking. Yep, it is. There we go. I'm sorry guys, my train of thought is like, woo, it's getting late, I'm tired. So, let's see. Let's get our 3 and then we'll discuss. Please give us information in reference to the situation my collective came here for. Please give us a clear and concise details for the situation that my collective came for tonight, or whenever they're watching this, as it's timeless. Okay, that's 3. Go with those. And then we'll grab a 3-headed Moonology deck. Please give us clear and concise details about what the collective needs to know in regard to their situation. We have 3 cards. Oh, okay. And leave. Funny. That's 3 cards. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, cool. Let's see here. Alright, guys. We have good fortune. Lucky came the first time. Good fortune. We have trust and truth. Okay? Awakening. Reconciliation. Parting ways. Okay. Got it. Yes, thank you, Spirit. Let's see. Okay. Oh. Cool. Oh, wow. How fun. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay. I'm not sure exactly how that guy fits in, but we've got truth twice out here. Truth 2 times. We've got trust. We have seek healing with awakening. We have good fortune with reconciliation. That's so cool. All right, guys. I love it when this type of a reading comes together like this. It's amazing. Let's read Avoid Drama, just because I'm curious. I'm not real familiar with that particular card, and I kind of want to know what it's talking about. So we'll start with the Moonology deck. For all of those, I know some of you do like to know, you know, the decks. That way you can take a screen grab of it and put it into Google as a picture, and you can figure out where to find it. These are just these. I got one at a metaphysical fair. I got Moonology online, and I got this one. I think I got this one at like Spencer's or something when I very first started. So, but it's been a really trusty deck. It's really in depth. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. All right, guys. So let's start with Avoiding Drama. That is Moon Madness. Okay, so what I'm thinking. Okay, let me tell you what this is speaking to me before I start reading. You guys had to part ways. This person was conflict avoidant. So you kind of got to a point where you were like, I can't. We have to part ways, okay? But what that caused for both of you, the awakening, I want to say more for Divine Masculine, it could have caused some awakening in Divine Feminine as well, but it caused them to seek healing. It caused you, or if it hasn't caused you, it needs to cause you to do some healing. Okay? There's going to be reconciliation, and good fortune is going to come with that. You guys are going to build trust, but first, the truth has to come out. Whatever the truth is, double here. Twice. Okay? Whatever the truth is in this situation, it's going to have to come to light. But this person is healing. They have to heal so that they can be honest about what their struggles were, feelings were, or, you know, what have you. All of it. There are a lot of truths that need to be told. Okay? But right now, you're being asked to trust in the journey. Okay? You're being asked to trust that divine intervention is happening. And, you know, the divine's got this. So you're being asked to trust right now, and in the unseen, pretty much, because from the surface it could just look like, you know, nothing's happening, no growing's happening. But guess what? Like bamboo, growing happens like all of a sudden. I used to live in a house when I first moved to the Charlotte area, to North Carolina, years ago. And this backyard, man, we had mosquitoes like crazy. We had a little pool back there, and the mosquitoes would eat us alive because there was bamboo and water. And that bamboo, I promise you, you would chop it down and it would come right back. And it would be literal, I want to say, you would see the little sprout at the bottom, and then later that day, next day you wake up, whatever, look out your window, and it's like 20 feet tall. I'm not kidding, it grows super duper fast. So, even though you can't see it, I said all that to say, just to describe the growth process of bamboo, to let you know that sometimes it just feels so slow, and you're just like, what in the world is going on? I don't even know. A lot of it is underneath where you cannot see. It's matters of the heart for your person. They have heart healing that needs to happen. Okay? And that can happen fairly fast. It doesn't have to take a lifetime. It doesn't. Because when that person starts that process and gets real with themselves, yeah, it can be a lot for a minute, but then things, you just start to lighten up. You know, as you emote and release those things, it gets a little lighter and a little easier. The days become more positive. I mean, so anybody that's gone through a healing journey knows, yeah, it initially can take a bit of time, but it can initially take a little time, but as it starts, you know, your whole, everything changes. All the things come, you know, to fruition that are good. Good fortune, reconciliation, all that. It does come forward, but you are being asked to trust right now, okay? And this avoid drama. It's too easy to get wrapped up in drama right now, even to feel a little like it's all too much. What you're dealing with is noise. Don't fall for it and don't believe everything people tell you. That's what I'm saying. When you parted ways, this person probably said things they didn't mean it. They did not mean it. But they were scared. They were scared to feel their feelings and to allow you in. Period. And that could have frustrated you, you know, to no end. And you knew that you had to walk away, but that is what spurs the growth. Sometimes it's called tough love. You just have to let people fall on their ass, pretty much, so that they can come to their own conclusions, because you can't fix people and it's not your job. It's not your journey. You know? You can love somebody and want so much for them, but you can't. You can lead a horse to water, but you cannot make them drink. So, being overly involved is an easy trap. The more you wade in and get entangled now, the more unnecessarily intense the whole situation is going to become, and that's why you had to part ways. Maybe you need to quell your emotions so they don't lead you astray. Taking a back seat will help. Gentle breathing exercises will help you get back into alignment, all the better to deal with the question that you're asking the cards about. Exhale and let events unfold in their own time. It could be that everyone in the situation you're asking about is feeling too much pressure. Detach from the drama, which ends up hampering everything. It can end up hampering everything. Breathe out. Your energy field will thank you. Walk away. There's too much drama in the air to think straight. Someone is being, it says someone is being overly provocative. You. Don't stress. It won't change anything. And backing down or off is sometimes your best play. You need to back off and let people do their stuff. You need to trust that the situation will be fine. Okay? And then we're going to look at seek healing. Oh, crap. There it is. Okay. There's one very important question that you need to ask yourself when you draw this card. What would your current situation look like if it were healed? It would look like reconciliation with good fortune. That's what it would look like. Drawing this card suggests you're in a situation that needs healing, and the healing has actually started. However, you have to believe in the process to complete it. It might be very painful now. What might be very painful now may become much easier quite soon. Like I said, they've taken the step to start the healing process, to go through the hard part, and then it will get easier going forward. It's just what I just finished saying. I love it when Spirit confirms. Talk through issues. Work on your chakras. Work on your chakras will also help, clearing out emotional or energetic debris in your aura. To do this, simply put some uplifting music on, sit, close your eyes, and imagine yourself under a column of blue and gold healing light. Set the intention that your energies and the situation you're asking about will be healed. Healing is at hand. And additional meanings for this card: anything can be healed. Hold the vision of the situation being healed. Make "I am healed, my life is healed, and so it is" your motto. Better days are coming soon. Heal your feelings and heal your life. There is something very healing about the moon. Perhaps it's her consistency, or perhaps, as the saying goes, It's because she shows us that it's okay to go in cycles. But what I'm going to tell you is, once this healing starts and this person awakens, it's going to go. That cycle, all the cycles, the crap, those are going to end, and beautiful things are going to come. Okay, let's go with truth here. Moon rising. Let's see. Okay. I'm in my page like it's going to do what it's told. Like it's a child. There's no hiding when this card comes up. The truth's going to come out, or maybe it already has. But you still need to face up to it. As Buddha was reported to have said, 3 things cannot be hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. When this card comes up, there's only one. The only thing to do is be scrupulously honest with yourself. Face facts. Maybe you need to show your emotions a little more. And this is your person, very much. Once they go through this, though, they will be honest about their feelings. Because they will have grown accustomed to allowing, with this healing, to emote, to be vulnerable with themselves to start with. They can only meet you where they've met themselves. If they can't even be vulnerable with themselves and loving and caring toward that inner child, they can't do that for you. There's also a sense that with this card that the truth will be exposed sooner rather than later, so it shouldn't be too long before the issue you're wrestling with will be resolved. But make sure you're absolutely transparent and truthful, so tell your truth. Additional meanings. You're about to get your answer. Tough love is needed. Honesty is the best policy, and sometimes someone's untruth will soon be exposed. Avoid tellers of tall tales. And leading into that, we're going to go on to this book, and we're going to read about truth again. What it's talking about. It's number 25. 25, February 5th could be significant. 25 as a number could be significant. 52, May 2nd. We've got 16, January 6th, June 1st. Up here we've got May 8th, August 5th. We've got just 5. There's a lot of 5s up here. I'm noticing 1, 2, 3, and this boils down to 5, 4. 5s are about change, guys. Truth. So let's look at, we have trust. We'll go with trust first because I opened right up to that page. Step into the unknown. That's what they had to do to get into this awakening and healing. They had to step into the freaking unknown. And I've said this in a couple of my readings in the past. Listen, the universe is not going to unravel the entire staircase for you to see as you walk up it, like all at one time. Because truthfully, if you saw what you had to go through to get from the bottom to the top, you wouldn't go. You'd be like, I think I'll pass on all that. I'm good. Okay? And you'd be like, just turn tail and go the other direction and not ever climb that staircase because it was overwhelming. If you look at it all at once, the universe knows we're not capable of seeing all of it at once like that. Not when we're unhealed. He'll give us a little more about a situation as we become more spiritually evolved. He opens insight and things of that, but not everyone is there. So he will give you a little bit and say, okay, take this step. And then when you take that step, you take the next one. And then he reveals the next one, and so on and so forth, until you get to the point where you are more spiritual, and he's like, okay, I can trust you're not going to freak out when I tell you that, you're going to own a multi-million-dollar company in 3 years. Okay? When you become more spiritual, those things are disclosed to you at a greater rate because you're capable of sitting with it and not obsessing over it, panicking around it, all that. So, after the tangent, step into the unknown. All may not be revealed at this time, just like I freaking just said. Trust in unseen forces. Meditate on this to let go of all attachments or possibilities. Free yourself from Dharma and increase your trust in your guides and the universe. This symbol, the void, inspired by the nothing in the movie. The never-ending story. The never-ending story. That's actually a sign and a synchronicity for me. Thank you, Spirit. Alright, so let's go good fortune. Before I start going on and on and on about the truth. No matter what your query, the universe gives you. And this is this after reconciliation, or during reconciliation, this is what it's going to look like. The universe gives you its blessing. This is also a powerful time for manifesting, to ask now for what you want more of in your life. It is granted. Acknowledge the blessings in your life and more will appear. Manifestation is about focusing on what you do want and not what you don't. Okay? Being able to picture this happening and dropping it down into your timeline, just doing a whole meditation, looking above your timeline at a certain date and just dropping that manifestation there and seeing and feeling and smelling what it would be like when you get there. Quantum timeline therapy. Drop it down into the future, you know? And keep it positive. Alright. Let's go to truth, guys. Let's go to the truth. 25. A great truth will come to light. A secret will be revealed. Your feelings regarding the situation you are asking about are true. Stand by your personal truth no matter what, and you will be rewarded. This is a time to let your authentic self shine. You have much to express. Your voice is needed. Meditate on this when you want more authenticity in your life or want clarity regarding a person or a situation. This is the feather of Ma'at. The ostrich feather is an Egyptian symbol for truth. At the time of death, the goddess Ma'at would weigh the heart of the deceased against the weight of the feather to see if the person had lived a just life. Cool. Very cool. This really gives everything that we needed. Let's look at parting ways. And this, again, this is past energy, for sure. I mean, somebody, you walked away. They walked away. Somebody walked away. Okay? But it was what was needed in the situation in order to become awakened for yourself or your person or both. It may be a time to move on from this person or situation. It was necessary. New things cannot bloom when you're at each other's throat. There's no healing in that. This card shows up to let you know that not all things are meant to last forever. People, situations, and even events all come into our lives for a reason. To help us, I'm sorry, glasses are necessary, I don't know where they are. To help us learn and grow, but they also have a season, and it may be time to give thanks for them and move on. Each experience has its own place in our life's puzzle, with some pieces fitting in more easily than others. The challenging ones could represent a job that is making you feel depleted, or a relationship that's keeping you from being the best you can be. Again, moving from parting ways into the healing. Whatever it is, it may be time to part ways with this person or situation. Make room in your heart for new beginnings by asking yourself what you need to truly need now to truly thrive. Know that at one time, a situation was needed. It was an integral part of your journey then. Be grateful for all that you have learned. Have faith and let go. Allow the situation or the relationship to run its course and gracefully exit. Do not try to hold on to what you have outgrown. It'll only keep you from experiencing all other joys that life has to offer. You do not need to do anything in this situation. It is possible that if you let go of it, to fall into alignment with whatever's for your highest good. The closure will happen on its own, and you're being guided to simply let nature take its course. And it did. But I want to add to this. Again, this is past energy. In third position, we have reconciliation. But what the situation as it stood needed to die. Okay? Needed to die, be burned straight to the ground so a stable foundation could be built again. And this could be walking away from a job, as it was mentioning. Like I said, I mean, this... Now, I didn't actually lend this to any type of anything but a relationship reading, and I apologize for that. But just because I mentioned it, good fortune is coming, guys. And a truth could mean for you, trust in the process. So if it's a job that you're looking for, and I'm sorry for going all into that, trust the process. You know, good fortune is coming, and you'll know the truth shortly. So, let's see. Again, for truth, there's some truth coming. Avoid drama, and seek healing. I mean, always healing is linear. It's forever. I think people like to think that it's just you're going to go and do a little healing and then you're going to be done for good. No, you're not. You're constantly going to heal. You're going to constantly heal. So, now, middle times here. Awakening. Let's see. You are awake. You know who you are, what you want, and what is most important to you, and how to achieve it. You are no longer letting people dictate and run your life. You know who you truly are on a soul level, and you are no longer letting people dictate and run your life for you. What was previously hidden is now out in the open, okay? And you are seeing the world as in a new way. I'm sorry, my glasses are really needed. Through this awakening, you have experienced many changes in your relationships. Try not to hold on to anything that is falling away at this time. Your person needed to let old ideas and belief systems fall away. And the cycles that you guys were going through as well. Not only is it okay but it's important. It's an important part of your soul's evolution. The key here is to trust your inner guidance and stay on your divine path. The veil has been lifted, and your awakened soul now leads the way for others to awaken to their truth as well. They have awakened to their truth. That truth was twice right underneath it. Are you trying to hold on to something that is falling away or no longer serves you? What is preventing you from letting go? Now, I will say this. Reconciliation is coming, but some of you may not. Maybe the parting ways for you was it. Some of us would consider reconciliation. Others of us, other camps would not. Have moved on, are just good. You know, saying goodbye. So that is, like I said, I've said it a time or two before, and I got, don't let a tarot card reader tell you anything. You have free will here, and you can make your own choices. So reconciliation, this relationship, friendship, or partnership can be saved. Indeed, this relationship, friendship, or partnership can be saved. But you are the one being asked to be the bigger person by doing what is necessary to call a truce. Both parties are being stubborn instead of seeking a resolution that serves the highest good of all those involved. No. Okay. Listen to me. I'm feeling very strongly that the Divine Masculine is the one going through the awakening. Generally, as I said, the Divine Feminine is more spiritually in tune to begin with. Okay? The divine masculine needs to be the one. And again, it's not my choice, but divine masculine needs to be the one to bring you whatever they didn't before in reciprocity. Okay? That is gonna need that needs to be up to them. Is my advice to you. Don't take it to them. No begging, no, divine feminine should not beg. No need to do any of that. Okay? Not at all. We sit in our receiving energy, period. Begin by asking to speak to the person and then do so from a heart-centered space, and that's what they need to do. Come to you from their heart. When you let go of this need, see both sides and willing to be let go of the need to be right. Your person may have had a very big ego and just thought they knew all the things. Okay? And maybe life humbled them. The universe was like, no, you don't. You don't know crap. And, letting go of the need to be right. Fully listening to the other person and what they have to say. Listen with your whole heart and be open-minded to hearing what the other side of the story. So it says this is a relationship worth salvaging. There is no need to give up. Resolution is guaranteed when the cards show up in your reading. So, reconciliation is on the horizon if you want it. Okay, and I'm going to leave it right there for you guys. I don't really have any more. That pretty much told the whole, step by step what has gone on, what is going on, and what's to come. So, we're solid. All right. Thank you for listening to my soapbox stories here. Have a great night, guys. Take care.